guess you can say that the moon made me do it poetically because I have a poetry book coming out. It's called Verses of the Moon. As you can see, it is volume 1. So, if you didn't know, outside of me being an alternative artist, I started writing poetry in like 3rd grade. And I've been a poet and I've done spoken word. If you've been following me on social media, you'll see that I've posted some spoken word on there. I actually started working on this book in 2022. I sent this message to my dad. I was inspired to make this book because, like I said, I've been writing forever and I finally decided I need a collection of my poetry. I don't know why, but it feels like since I graduated and I finally finished my degree, this other level of creativity has opened up and I have been finishing so many of my creative ideas. And this was one of them. So I woke up and I was in a really, really good mood. And one of the first things I saw when I got on TikTok was an author talking about being like publishing as an indie author. And I was like, damn, I really need to finish that book. So I went back to the collection of poetry, put it all together. It probably took me 3 hours, if that, to, move from one application to another application and edit it and make sure it looked how I wanted it to look and adding in the journal pages and just making sure everything looks how I want it to look. And I got it done. And then when I did it, I went back and looked and, I put my degree to good use. I went back and looked and then I, seen some typos or some errors that I didn't like or something wasn't lined up the way I wanted to. So I just went back and kept, going through each page and like making sure everything looks how I want it to look. And then I ordered my proof copy. I ordered the first proof copy. Just didn't have the journal pages in it, just had the poetry in it. I was like, not feeling that. But this is just the proof version of the book. It has my poetry in it. In addition to being a poetry book, it is also a journal. So the back half of it, after the first 50 pages, almost 60 pages of it being poetry, and some prompts and some space for you to draw or whatever, it becomes a journal. And some of the pages have little messages and you're able to write. This is just a test copy. I'm gonna keep getting copies until it's perfected, but as you can see, it is a volume 1, and that is because there will be a couple of volumes. This one is a mixture of love, grief. It has reflections in here, some thoughts that woke me up in the middle of the night. If anyone ever tells you that you need to niche down or stop having so many interests, don't listen to them. Do what you want to do, whatever it is. Do all of it. Experience all of it. It's okay to have multiple interests. And I feel like I've said this before. Have multiple interests. Try the things. Do what you want to do because you never know what you're going to land on. Now this is not anything out of the box for me at all. But I'm doing it. And I already have ideas for the next one and the next one and the next one. This will be available on June 11th. If you want a sneak peek on what's going to be in here, head over to my Instagram page and go through my reels and you'll hear some of the spoken word that actually made its way into this book. I'm so excited. Like, I am a degree holding published author that is also an alternative artist.